Hello, I'm Vanessa Grant. Let's take a tour of Neuhaus Academy. Be sure to print the handout before we begin. Neuhaus Academy is a free online resource for adolescents and adults who want to improve their ability to read, as well as for those who want to increase their vocabulary knowledge. To become efficient at reading, a reader must be able to decode and have language comprehension. For those learners who are interested in improving their reading skills, Neuhaus Academy offers narrated video lessons explaining how to break long words into smaller units. For those learners who are interested in boosting their vocabulary knowledge, narrated video lessons explaining the meanings of word parts like prefixes, suffixes, and roots are available. These video lessons can be accessed at any time, in any place, and can be reviewed as often as needed or desired. Learners can learn at their leisure and at their own pace. To teach learners strategies about reading and word parts, the video lessons use words found in academic and workplace settings. Each video is built around a key word. There are 2 videos for each key word. PO videos build reading skills and MSS videos build vocabulary skills. Each video presents the word in the context of a sentence that is typical of the word's usage. The P in PO stands for phonology, the sounds in a language. The O stands for orthography, how words are spelled. The PO videos do not teach specific letter-sound associations. Instead, they teach strategies for figuring out how to pronounce the vowel sounds not only in short words, but also longer, multisyllabic words, one of the hardest parts of learning to read. There is also information about how to divide these long words into syllables and about pronunciation. Let's look at a few PO videos.
This is the word optic. You might see the word optic in a sentence such as, the optic nerve, with 1.1 million nerve cells, carries visual information to the brain. Optic means having to do with the eye. Optic has 2 syllables. The first syllable ends in one consonant after one vowel. This is a closed syllable. A closed syllable ends in at least one consonant after one vowel. The vowel is short. Here we see the consonant after the vowel O. The short sound of vowel O is ah. The syllable is op. We'll see closed syllables with short vowels in words like pod, pond, ponder. The second syllable ends in at least one consonant after one vowel. It is also a closed syllable. It ends in at least one consonant after one vowel. The vowel is short. In this syllable, the vowel is I. The short sound of I is I. The syllable is tick. We'll see short I in closed syllables in words such as fin, fist, and finish. Look at the word optic at the top of the screen. Notice that there are 2 vowels, O and I. Between those 2 vowels are 2 consonants. When 2 consonants stand between 2 vowels, we usually divide the word between the 2 consonants. So our first syllable is op, the second syllable is tick. Put those together, optic. Let's look back at our sentence. The optic nerve, with 1.1 million nerve cells, carries visual information to the brain. Our eyes are amazing organs. They give us sight. For us to see an object, light waves from the object enter our eyes through the corneas, the outer domes of our eyes. The light progresses through the pupils, the little black circles in the middle of the iris. The iris is the colored part of our eyes. The white part of our eyes is called the sclera. Then the light waves are bent by lenses. The image of the object we're looking at is turned upside down. The light continues through the clear gel that makes up about 80% of our eyes. Then the image comes to focus on the retina. The light impulses are changed to electric signals. These electrical signals are sent through the optic nerve. Finally, these electric signals are interpreted by the brain as a visual image. In other words, we finally see the object. This is the word brazen. You might see brazen in a sentence such as, "His words and actions were brazen and left no doubt about his stand on the matter." Brazen means showing boldness and no shame. The word brazen has two syllables, bray and zen. The first syllable is accented. Because the syllable ends in one vowel, it is an open syllable. A vowel in an open, accented syllable is long. The syllable is pronounced bray. The second syllable ends in at least one consonant after one vowel. It's a closed syllable. The vowel is short. The syllable is zen. When we blend the syllables together, the word is brazen. Let's look back at the sentence. His words and actions were brazen and left no doubt about his stand on the matter. In the chart below, you see words that are synonyms for brazen. Words that mean the same or almost the same as brazen are bold, brash, defiant, gutsy, shameless, nervy, and forward. In the chart, you also see antonyms, or words that mean the opposite of brazen. Antonyms of brazen include humble, meek, shy, timid, reserved, and retiring. This is the word cogent. You might see the word cogent in a sentence such as, "The attorney presented a cogent argument that the jury easily understood." Cogent means appealing to reason, having the second syllable is a closed syllable. It ends in at least one consonant after one vowel. The vowel is short. We'll see closed syllables in words such as gentle, ginger, and gypsy. Notice that Y in medial or final position, as in the word gypsy, usually acts as a vowel. Y as a vowel can be pronounced either with the short or long I sound. Also notice that G before the letters EI or Y is usually pronounced J, as in gentle before an E, ginger before an I and before an E, and gypsy before a Y. So our two syllables are co and gent. The first syllable is an open syllable, the vowel is long. The second syllable is a closed syllable, the vowel is short. Most words with two syllables will accent on the first syllable. Let's blend the two syllables together, accenting the first syllable. The word is cogent. Let's look back at our sentence. The attorney presented a cogent argument that the jury easily understood. In a cogent argument, all the facts are true, all relevant information is considered. The argument is logical and valid. Are both of the following arguments cogent? Argument A. All elephants are herbivores. Horton is an elephant. Therefore, Horton is a herbivore. Argument B. All elephants are herbivores. Horton is a herbivore. Therefore, Horton is an elephant. In argument A, the first statement is true. We assume that Horton is an elephant. Because Horton is an elephant, he is a herbivore. The argument is cogent. In argument B, the first statement is true. We can assume that Horton is a herbivore. But in this argument, the last statement is not necessarily true. There are many other animals that are herbivores, animals that eat only plants. Other herbivores include deer, rabbits, turtles, giraffes, zebras, beavers, horses, and cows. Just because Horton is a herbivore doesn't mean he's an elephant. Argument B is not a cogent argument.
MSS videos build vocabulary knowledge. The M stands for morphology, how a word is put together. Morphology is learning about prefixes, suffixes, and roots. The first S stands for semantics, or meaning. The last S stands for syntax, how a word functions or is used in a sentence. The MSS videos teach what the individual word parts mean and how to correctly use a word in context. Let's look at a few MSS videos.
This is the word benediction. You might see the word benediction in a sentence such as, the words benediction and valediction have almost the same meaning. Benediction is an expression of good wishes, approval, or blessing. Benediction is a noun. The word benediction has three word parts. The prefix bene means good or well. The word benefit as a verb means to do good, as in to do good works. As a noun, it means an act, such as an auction or a performance that is intended to support a good cause. In the word benevolent, bene means good or well. Volent means to wish. A benevolent person is inclined or wishes to do good works. The root fic in beneficial means to do or make. Beneficial literally means to make good. In benefactor, bene means good. Fact means to do or make, and the suffix or means one who. A benefactor is someone who does good. Any word that begins with the prefix bene has to do with good or well. This is the word bucolic. You might see the word bucolic in a sentence such as, the bucolic scenes of southern India are in contrast to the urban scenes of the northern cities. Bucolic means related to the countryside. Bucolic is an adjective. The word bucolic is derived from two Greek word parts. The letters IC make up a suffix that means having to do with or like. The suffix ic usually forms an adjective. An adjective describes a noun. Literally, bucolic means having to do with cultivation and cattle, or things that are related to the countryside. This is the word eclectic. You might see eclectic in a sentence such as, a smorgasbord is an eclectic selection of foods and flavors. Eclectic means from a variety of sources. Eclectic is an adjective. The second word part is lek, which means to gather or to choose. The word elect means to choose one from several others. Select means to choose apart from several others. In the word collect, the letters COL mean together. So when you collect, you gather things together.
Let's look at neuhausacademy.org. There are two ways to access the videos, using the video library or enrolling in Neuhaus Academy. Every Neuhaus Academy video is available in the video library. Browse by category or use the search box to find a specific video, or all the PO or MSS videos. There are also spelling and critical thinking videos. To get started, just hit play. Videos may be watched in any order. To view the Neuhaus Academy videos in a sequential and systematic order, a learner can create a free account and enroll in the Academy. The only requirement is a valid email address. After confirming the learner's email address, 3 placement questions will place the learner into a learning pathway appropriate to his or her current abilities and learning goals. One pathway is for the learner who just wants information about strategies to read words. Another pathway is for the learner who just wants information about word parts to build vocabulary. The third pathway is for the learner who is interested in both the reading strategies and learning more about word parts. A learning pathway presents the words in a systematic order that builds on and repeats previous knowledge to ensure that the learner understands and can apply the concepts taught in the video. After each video in the learning platform, there is a short quiz to review and practice information from the video. The quizzes for the PO videos are followed by a spelling test to practice using the skills that were taught in the PO video. Work pages are available for learners who need more practice. The work pages are downloadable and printable. An account is not necessary to access the work pages. The PO work pages reinforce the decoding strategies taught in the PO videos, and the MSS work pages reinforce the meanings of the word parts taught in the MSS videos. Neuhaus Academy videos are designed for multiple purposes. The videos can be viewed by individuals working on computers at their own pace. The videos can also be used in a classroom setting with an instructor available to support, guide, and expand learner knowledge. Neuhaus Academy presents lessons that teach adolescents and adults the skills they need to become accurate and fluent readers and proficient in the pronunciation of words. Neuhaus Academy also builds the vocabulary and knowledge needed to develop skilled comprehension. Learning can take place anywhere and at any time and is available at no cost to the user.